fail to see a single reason for this display of ignorance. You couldn't forget everything I've taught you. Now, let's try it again. Surely you know you can do better than that. Don't you know you're being graded on your efforts? Surely I can't understand this. You've behaved as if you never had a single day scientific training in your life. A 2-year-old could do better.
Professor Caldwell, I presume you would like to know the results of our examination?
Yes, thank you, Professor Morris.
Disposition, moody.
And listless.
Moody and listless.
Behavior, obstinate.
And independent.
I would say yes. Obstinate and independent.
I'm sure you gentlemen will revise your opinions at the next examination. I admit that I had no explanation for her behavior today, but, well, I just feel that...
Feel? Huh. Only a woman would oppose unalterable scientific facts with intuition.
Yes.
Surely it's time to go. Shirley's never behaved as badly before. Compared to her dullness, that cow's a mental wonder.
Maybe being neighbors with Belinda ain't so good. Think I ought to change Shirley's stall.
Perhaps a change would help. Some mountain air and a romp down on the farm might be just the thing. Mortimer, we're taking Shirley back home.
But Miss Jane, Shirley's college property now. Why, if Professor Morris finds out, there's liable to be a heap of trouble.
And I'm liable to lose my position if I don't find out the reason for Shirley's conduct. You take the noon train and have Cindy meet me at the depot tomorrow.
Cindy. Maybe it ain't such a bad idea. I ain't seen Cindy for quite a spell.
That's right. See you on the farm.
Seems like both you and Miss Jane's been kind of out of sorts lately. Bound to be trouble with this. But I'll see Cindy. I reckon a fella's been spoken for should see his gal more than twice a year, huh?
You've been living on oats and corn, the luckiest mule that was ever born. Now, my friend, it's time to shove. We're off to see the gal I love. There's a rose that grows in the ozark. There was never a rose so fair. Been away too long from the ozark, and the rose that I left down there. Oh, we gotta hurry to the heart of Missouri, hurry back to claim my pride. And while I'm a-wooing and a-billing and a-cooing, you can shut your eyes. There's a rose that grows in the ozarks, and there ain't any thorns on her. But they can't pick my rose of the ozarks, 'cause she's already spoken fair. Oh, we gotta hurry to the heart of Missouri, hurry back to claim my prize. And while I'm a-wooing and a-billing and a-cooing, you can shut your eyes. There's a rose that grows in the ozarks, and there ain't any thorns on her. But they can't pick my rose of the ozarks, 'cause she's already spoken first.
been in for more than an hour. Miss Jane's gonna be madder than a wet hen.
Ain't nothing to what she's gonna be when she finds all them strangers on her property.
Oh, they're paying good money just to take some pictures of the farm. That ain't no reason for Miss Jane to get angry.
Miss Jane don't need much reason the way she's been feeling lately. You shouldn't have rented the farm to them moving picture folks, not without asking.
Suppose you stop siding with Pappy and start this thing.
Might help if you turn on the ignition.
Oh, that.
Seems like females is, well, just females. Mules are women. They're always in a tizzy. Ain't a single solitary reason why Shirley won't drink, but she won't.
Shirley. Why, any self-respecting mule would die of shame before she'd let anyone call her Shirley. In my days, mules didn't go traipsing up and down to college and such. No, sir. Sounds exactly like one of them thieving McCoys. If I thought she was, I'd bust her wide open.
Oh, Pappy, put your rifle down. Shirley's kind of touchy.
Might hurt her feelings.
Yeah.
Stop dropping that water around. Makes me thirsty. By thunder, I am thirsty.
Your office is in the trailer, Mr. Burton. The phone's been connected already.
Fine, thanks. Where will I find Mr. Dunning?
I think he's in Miss Baxter's dressing room.
This is perfect. Much better than anything we could have built at the studio.
Sure is, Mr. Burton. It's the real McCoy.
McCoy! I'll blast the first McCoy that shows this place around here.
Hold it, Pappy. There's no McCoy here. This is our producer, Mr. Burton.
Burton, huh? Not from the Chattahoochee Flat Burtons. I'd just as soon shoot one of them as a McCoy.
No. I'm strictly a Sunset Strip Burton from out California way.
Probably should have let him have one blast anyway.
You said it, boss. Perfect. Such delicacy. It's bad enough doing the part, but this scene...
My dear Gloria, the true artiste can rise above her role if she but possesses the divine madness.
Madness, my eye. I wasn't born yesterday.
How true. But with the proper makeup, I think we can effectively conceal that from the camera. Eh, Sam?
Sure, boss. That 37 pancake would hide the wrinkles on an elephant.
Wrinkles! My darling, I'm so glad you finally arrived.
Well, how are you, Gloria? From outside, it sounded like a Hollywood conference. What's the trouble, Thorny?
Your star has taken exception to the dramatic scene. It doesn't do her justice.
It most certainly doesn't. Just read this, Mike. Up to the part about the mule.
There's another thing. Here we are in Missouri, the capital of the mules. Do I have a mule? No.
Anything wrong, Sam?
Well, so far, none of them have had the body, the look, or the voice, Mr. Burton. But I'm expecting another bunch of them any minute now.
Bunch? What am I going to direct? Bananas? I want a mule.
Thorny's right, Sam. The gimmick in the story is the mule. You'll have to get him what he wants.
Okay, Mr. Burton.
My darling, we were discussing my scene.
Now, don't you worry, Gloria. I'll get it fixed up for you.
Thank you so much, darling. I knew you would.
Here come the new mules, boss.
Probably another lot of scrawny imitations. You want to have a look at them, Mike?
Yes, I do.
Oh, Mike.
I'll be right with you, Sam.
My darling, you don't seem a bit glad to see me.
Yes, of course I am, Gloria, but I only just arrived. I haven't even had time to clean up. I've got to fix up that scene for you, you know.
All right, Mike, darling. I'll see you in your office later. You can read it to me then.
Yes, that'll be fine. I'll see the Thornies there, too.
Too long. Too short. You call that a tale? The Ozark Terror. With this one, I could do a horror picture. You expect me to get a performance out of these? Lose them.
Sorry, Bob. The voice won't record.
See what I mean, Mike?
Well, don't worry, Thorny. We'll pick one up.
Pick one up? Can one pick up a Lillian Russell? Huh. I can see the symmetry of her legs, the delicacy of her ankles, the grace of her every step, the ripple of her... yes.
Of course, I don't know nothing about no ripples, but if it's a mule you're looking for, there's one out there in that there barn, direct from college. got a diploma, too. Mortimer here takes care of her.
That might be it, Thorny.
I am interested.
Well, you can see her, but the boss won't be home for a spell.
More than likely wouldn't let me use her anyway. Size disposition this side of the Ozarks. So is the mule, too.
Shirley's been kind of poorly of late. That's why Professor Caldwell brought her down to farm. Shirley's been hand-raised, scientific.
Shirley. A name with the aroma of apple blossoms in springtime.
Well, take a look at her, Thorny. If she's what you want, I'll see the owner later.
Pappy will show Shirley to you. I'm going to get her some turnips. Oh, you better be kind of careful. She's a little fussy around strangers.
Say, boss, sound like that mule's particular.
Oh, sign of artistic temperament, Sam, the true mark of the thespian. We should approach Shirley with the dignity and discretion befitting her stature. Lead me to her.
What's the matter with me? Looks like maybe I'm slipping. Oh, I don't ever remember having trouble with men in the past. Comes a man I'd love to get, but I'm getting nowhere fast. I turn it on, but he won't look. I just can't get his eye. Done everything that's in the book, but just can't get that guy. I play it fast, I play it loose. The limit is the sky, but still I'm in the old caboose. Just can't get that guy. With guys a dime a dozen, seeking company. Why do I have to go for a guy who doesn't go for me? He says hello, but in a rush, I get a fast goodbye. Instead of love, I get the brush. Just can't get that guy. With guys a dime a dozen, seeking company. Why do I have to go for a guy who doesn't go for me? He says hello, but in a rush, I get a fast goodbye. Instead of love, I get the brush. Just can't get that guy.
Who's the lucky girl?
Oh, these are for Cindy, but I can get her some more.
Well, a regular stage door Johnny.
Nope, my name's Mortimer.
No.
Yep.
Well, all right, Mortimer. Now I'll give you something. Would you like to have an autographed picture of me?
I reckon I would, ma'am.
Well, come in and pick one out.
Yes, ma'am.
Wouldn't harm the place none.
Well, I know, Cindy, you thought you were doing right, but... Oh, this noise is impossible. I'll have to move. I'll never get any work done.
Miss Baxter's.
To Mortimer, affectionately, Gloria. Affectionately.
Mortimer, where can I find the man in charge?
Oh, that's Mr. Burton. He's over in the trailer. Now, Cindy, ain't nothing to that picture.
Well, I'll make sure of that.
Come back later. I'm busy. All right. What is it?
If you'll put some clothes on, I could discuss my business properly.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon me. Business? Discuss what business?
This motion picture business. I came down here with my mule for the express purpose...
Oh, your mule. Oh, you'll have to see Mr. Dunning, our director.
I was told you were in charge of this company.
Yes, I am, but I'm not hiring the mule.
I know Mr. Dunning is hiring the mule.
Yeah, that's right. And he may already have one, belonging to the owner of this farm.
Well, that takes care of Mr. Dunning. Now, if you'll permit me to finish, Whose mule?
Professor Caldwell's mule. Now, if that's all settled, perhaps you'll leave and I can forget all about your mule.
That's an excellent idea. And as for leaving, you can start immediately. You happen to be using my property.
Now, see here, Your property? But You're not Professor Caldwell.
I am. And I expect you to vacate the premises no later than tomorrow.
Yes, but just a minute, will you, please? Hello. Oh, hello, J.O. Snapshots? Oh, locations. Yeah, I'm glad you like them. Just a minute, I want to talk to you. No, I don't want to talk to you, J.O. I mean, yes, of course I want to talk to you, but can't we talk this thing over?
There's nothing to talk about. I simply must have the use of my farm.
But we're not going to hurt the farm. What? Oh, certainly, J.O., certainly we'll use the farm.
You certainly will not. If you're here by tomorrow afternoon, I'll have you arrested for trespassing.
Oh, but you can't do that. We can't move. It would delay the shooting schedule. What's it? Oh, certainly we'll come in on schedule. Yeah, don't worry about a thing, J.O. Just leave everything to me. Okay, goodbye. Professor, Miss Caldwell, isn't there some way I can straighten this thing out?
I'm sorry. My experiments are too important to be disturbed. You'll have to find some other place.
She's wonderful, a gorgeous animal, just the type. Are you listening, Mike?
That lady you just passed outside is its owner.
The mule? Did we get it?
We got it. She ordered us to move by tomorrow.
But it's a perfect location. She can't do this to me.
Hold it, Thorny. This is no time for dramatics. I've got to think.
Think? What is there to think about? She's a woman, is she not?
She is not. Professor Caldwell is a scientist.
Oh, I see. We have brains to deal with, eh?
Yes. Scientist. Thorndyke, I am about to become temperamental. Get a hold of the property man. We've got a bit of scientific reading to do.
Come in.
Good evening, Miss Caldwell. I realized that we'd be disturbing your work here, so I've ordered my company to pack up. But if you'll just sign this release to the effect that we haven't caused any damages. On the bottom line, please. Anything wrong?
No. Won't you sit down? Mr. Burton.
No, thanks. I'm much too nervous. Aren't you going to sign it?
Yes, of course. But this happens to be a confidential report from a psychiatrist.
Oh, did I give you that? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time.
On the contrary, it's quite interesting. I'm a scientist, you know. Tell me, Mr. Burton, in view of this, you're undoubtedly a victim of gastroepiploicus sinistra.
Well, Huh? Oh, yes, of course.
Of course. What usually happens when you get these attacks?
Well, it's very disturbing. You see, it sort of flips. And then it flops, you see? Flip, flop.
Oh. When it flips or flops, does it hurt?
Hurt? Sometimes it almost kills me. Do you realize that mine is one of the rarest cases on record?
I remember reading of a similar case. The patient occasionally would lose his sense of equilibrium, fall to the floor.
Fall to the floor?
Flat on his face.
Oh, yes, of course. That happens to me quite frequently. As a matter of fact, I never know when it's going to hit.
The poor man. It'll be hours before the attack subsides.
What's so funny?
You, Mr. Burton. For your information, we're all victims of gastroepiploica sinistra. It's an artery in the stomach, not a disease.
Oh, is it? Pardon me while I brushed the hayseeds out of my hair. I was under the impression there was straw in yours. I don't suppose there's a possibility of your changing your mind about our staying here. You know, for one of the rarest cases on record.
Well, that should merit consideration. All right. You can use the farm.
Thanks, Miss Caldwell. Remarkable how rapidly I've recovered, isn't it? Thanks again. Come visit us on the set. Good night, Miss Caldwell.
Good night.
Gal could do much worse. He sure is a good-looking fella.
Yes, isn't he? Don't be a silly goose. I have no time for such nonsense.
Oh, of course, Miss Jane, but he sure is handsome nonsense.
Never knew that I could sing, but here I am a-making up a tune. I'm a little bit befuddled and bewildered. Could it be the moon? Never knew that I could sing. I never knew I even had a voice, but my heart is making music here inside me. And I have no choice. All at once I find myself in a rosy mist. Wonder if you feel this way when you've just been kissed. I never sang the song before, but suddenly I'm cooing like a dove. Putting two and two together makes me kind of think maybe it's love. My, oh me, I'm so at sea that I don't know what to do. It's so strange, but a lovely change from the humdrum world I knew. All at once I find myself in a rosy mist. Wonder if you feel this way when you've just been kissed. I never sang a song before, but suddenly I'm cooing like a dove. Putting two and two together makes me kind of think maybe it's love. Maybe it's love.
There's nothing like fresh Ozark mountain air.
I've been breathing a long time, but it never made me feel like that.
Shirley, you're well again.
She perked right up when she heard you singing. That was you singing, wasn't it, Miss Jane?
Yes, but I still don't understand. My theories about the farm must be correct. Let's see if she really is all right. Smile, Shirley. Smile. Smile. That's good. Do you like me? Kneel. That's wonderful, Shirley. You were perfect.
Well, looks like we're going to have a new one at the farm most any time now.
That Mortimer always carrying on. Ever since he got back from the college, he's been acting pure foolish.
Cindy, how do you know when you're doing something foolish?
Like falling in love? Well, I guess you never do quite really know. But when the fresh mountain air suddenly makes you want to sing, I'd say that's it. Boy, she sure got a case on that Mr. Burton.
Miss Jane? Why, it was no more than an hour ago when she's trying to get him off of the property.
Well, that was an hour ago, but since then she's been breathing the fresh mountain air.
Well, I've been breathing the fresh mountain air, too.
You have?
Sure, but it ain't changed me none.
Of course not. That Miss Baxter's been making all the changes for you.
Oh, now, Cindy, I told you there was nothing to it.
Got a feeling you've been cheating. Something's missing in your kiss. But before you start repeating, oh, baby, hang your hat on this. You gotta see me every night. You gotta stop the monkey business. You better leave the monkey business. Two monkeys in the zoo. You gotta treat your baby right. You better stop the monkey business. 'Cause when it comes to monkey business, well, I can monkey too. You said that you would love me only, and that's the way it's gotta be. A monkey satisfied with peanuts. Oh, but peanuts ain't enough for me. You got to give me all your time. You gotta settle down to business. You better leave the monkey business, or I'll be leaving you.
I wasn't stepping out tonight. Oh, it was strictly donkey business. I wasn't up to monkey business. 'Cause, honey, I love you. You gotta treat that donkey right. You know she's gotta have her turnips. There ain't no need for you to burn up. You know I love you true. Oh, I was only feeding Shirley. 'Cause Shirley's gotta eat, you see.
She may be satisfied with them turnips, but Mortimer, turnips ain't'll never be enough for me.
I give you all the time I can. There's never any monkey business. But now I'm off on donkey business. So I'll be seeing you.
To give me all your time. You gotta settle right down to business. You better leave the monkey business, or I'll be leaving you.
Magnificent. You pulled a fast one and she fell for it.
Not exactly. I did the falling.
Oh, you became quite friendly.
Don't be silly, Gloria. I got the location, didn't I?
A meritorious achievement indeed. But what about my mule?
She's experimenting with that mule, Thorny. I didn't want to run the risk of being turned down. But I think I have an idea how we can get it.
After last night, nothing should be too difficult.
Much to my regret, I feel inclined to agree with our star. After all, you must have made some progress with Professor Caldwell.
Well, as a matter of fact, we did part on friendly terms. That's why I hate to do this.
Mike, this is no time to let a mere friendship come between me and that mule. We've got a picture to make.
Yes, you're right, Thorny. Well, this is the idea. I've invited her to come and watch us work. Well, when she does get there, we'll pretend like we're discussing the impossibility of the mule doing what the script calls for.
And then the young lady sticks her nose in and we get the mule.
Right.
Why all the strategy? She's only a little hick.
Gloria, did you ever have gastroepiploica sinistra?
Gastro, what?
You get it by thinking you're smarter than that little hick. Well, Thorny, good luck on your first day's shooting anyway.
Thanks, old boy. I'll need it. With this outstanding cast, I don't know whether to use a camera or a gun.
Guess you must be from the flatlands. I ain't got much use for valley folks.
Oh, that's swell stuff, fella, but, say, you're wearing that beard wrong.
What the Sam hell are you talking about? I've always wore my beard this way.
Now, look, the dialect is great, but they're not wearing beards that way. Now, don't tell me, because I know I've made 20 of these hillbilly pictures. Here, wait just a minute, I'll show you.
Oh, they bust you wide open.
Why, it's the McCoy.
McCoy? If there's a McCoy around here, let him come out and shoot.
She's coming, Mr. Burton.
Oh, thanks.
This is impossible. What am I, an animal trainer? The writer must have been demented.
I agree with Thorny. No mule can do the things that this script calls for.
Well, good morning, Miss Caldwell. This is Miss Gloria Baxter, our star. Mr. Thorndike P. Dunning, our director. Miss Jane Caldwell.
How do you do? Did I interrupt you?
No, not at all. The writer of this script has done all the interrupting quite well. As a matter of fact, he has us stopped.
Why, it's utterly absurd. Imagine asking a mule to waltz.
And lie down and sit down on cue. Some of my actors can't even do that.
Well, we'll have to cut out the part about the mule, I'm afraid, Thorny. They're stubborn animals anyway.
They are not. My mule Shirley's intelligence almost equals that of a human being.
You mean your mule would roll over and sit up?
Easily and more.
That I've got to see.
It worked. I don't understand. I didn't think she'd fall so easily.
This is Shirley.
Yes, you might do. Sit down, Shirley. Please sit down. Sit down.
No, Mr. Dunning, she won't work that way. Shirley and I have a little secret. Let me show you.
Never knew that I could sing, but here I am a-making up a tune. I'm a little bit befuddled and bewildered. Could it be the moon? Never sang a song before, but suddenly I'm cooing like a dove. Putting two and two together makes me kind of think maybe it's love.
Now, Shirley, you do just as Mr. Dunning tells you.
You like me, Shirley? Give Sam a big kiss. Ha! A natural-born actress. If I had another one, I could make an epic. Terrific, eh, Sam?
Yeah, she sure is terrific.
A complete understatement. She's sensational.
Yes, boss.
Under my direction, you will positively achieve stardom. Your name will be in lights. You understand, eh? Wait right here while I try and go make the actors understand. If that is possible, Sam.
You've done a great job with Shirley, Miss Caldwell. I think she's wonderful.
Wasn't difficult. Shirley, like all other animals, responds to affection and intelligent treatment. It was really a lot of fun.
Of course. Why, Miss Caldwell probably spends all of her time in the mule's company.
Why, yes. You see, Shirley's always a perfect lady.
Really? Well, I must change. See you later, darling.
I wouldn't pay any attention to Gloria, Miss Caldwell. She's the eternal actress. But I think Shirley's going to provide her with a little competition. Wait till we start our publicity campaign.
No, Mr. Burton. You may use Shirley, but no publicity.
But why not? She's perfect copy.
In a scientific journal, yes. But on a theatrical page, no. Midlands College of Agriculture has a name for it. Unethical exhibitionism.
Very well, Miss Caldwell. You have my word. No publicity as far as Shirley's concerned.
Thank you.
Yes, J.O. The mule's a natural-born actress. Sensational. No, J.O. I haven't had a chance to talk to Mr. Burton about publicity. He's busy on the set. You're right, J.O. She ought to make wonderful copy. Okay, J.O. No, I won't say a word to Mr. Burton about it. Check, J.O. I'll have the still man send some publicity shots by plane immediately.
Camera. Action.
So you're back from the big city, are you, Daddy? Yeah, looks like you done right well by yourself.
Not too bad.
You sure have changed a lot, Daddy.
Been around, Pa.
I was just a local gal, rosy cheeks and all. I didn't know from nothing till I heard the city's call. But now I know the answers. I'm really flying high. There's nothing like the big town, and I'm here to tell you why. Did you ever see a penthouse? Oh, no. Well, I'll tell you what they are. It's a house in the sky, and it's up so high you can pick yourself a star. Did you ever see a nightclub? Oh, no. Well, then listen, I'll explain. It's an intimate room where celebrities bloom, where you dance and drink champagne. You can have your sweet potato socials, your barnyards you can keep, while I'm counting silver foxes. You can count your sheep. Were you ever in the big town? Oh, no. Well, it's something you should see. Oh, it glitters and gleams. It's the city of dreams. It's the only place for me. You can have your penthouse. We're happy where we are. Just give us the old front porch, a bow and a sweet guitar. We don't want no nightclubs, the drugstore's okie-doke. Holding hands in a corner booth while we're sipping a Coke. We don't have no silver foxes wrapped around our neck. The boyfriend's arms ain't silver foxes, but they keep us warm by heck. You can have the big town and all that glamour stuff. We don't want no part of it. The farm is good enough. You can have your Surrey with the fringes. Your roads are much too rough. Keep your apple cider binges. Who can drink that stuff? I'm a gal who knows the big town. Know it cold from A to Z. You can live as you feel. It's a wonderful deal in the big town, yes sirree. I'm a big town gal, that's me.
We mustn't talk, sound might pick up our voices.
Cut! We'll have to take it again.
Without me, I'm too tired.
What happened? Does anything have to happen? With Gloria, it's automatic.
Well, I'd better go get her, or we'll spend the rest of the day admiring the scenery. Pardon me, Miss Caldwell.
Appeal to her better side, if you can find it. And The next time anybody walks off my set, it'll be I blowing up in the middle of a scene.
Well, you can end it on Gloria's song and cut the rest, Thorny.
Cut! That's the extent of Magnet Pictures' vocabulary. Cut the budget. It's too high. Cut the schedule. It's too long.
I don't think we should kick Thorny. I think we've been pretty lucky so far.
Yes, after all, you did get the mule and the location, and you can keep it. Why, the place reeks of rural atmosphere.
Your attitude's all wrong, Gloria.
Certainly. When in the Ozarks, do as the, what is there to do here, Mike?
Do? Why, lots of things. You're born, you get married, you pay taxes, and die.
There's just one thing you forgot, ma'am. That's getting the mortgage. That comes between paying the taxes and dying. Of course, we do have barn dances.
And sweet potato socials? No, thanks.
You ain't even been invited yet.
Invited to what, Pappy?
Sweet potato social. Miss Jane would like to invite you folks over. We're going to have music and
Well, what?
You'd be surprised.
Well, thanks very much, Pappy. Tell Miss Caldwell we'll be over.
So long.
Sweet potato social. Sounds like an appetizing pastime.
Me for those sweet potatoes. Say, Mr. Burton, what about these contracts? Shall I send them with the rest of the stuff?
Let me see them. Oh, yes. I think I better go over and have Miss Caldwell sign these first.
That's as good a reason as any, isn't it, Mike, dear?
Never knew that I could sing, but here I am a-making up a tune. I'm a little bit befuddled and bewildered. Could it be the moon? Never sang a song before, but suddenly I'm cooing like a dove. Putting two and two together makes me kind of think maybe it's love.
Miss Caldwell? Oh, Miss Caldwell, I just came over here to see if I could get you to...
Well, why don't you say it?
Say what?
That I look silly.
Oh, you mean the hair? Well, no, I wouldn't say it was exactly, no.
No?
No, I'd say that, pardon me. No.
No.
No, I'd say that, well, of course, if you lift this back up like that, yeah, you know, that's a much better line, and on this side, too.
Just a minute.
Right over there. There, you see? There. Perfect.
Thanks.
All right, I'll accept them. With your signature on these contracts, it's just your permission to use Shirley and the farm for the picture.
That won't be necessary. In this part of the country, one's word is sufficient. And you have mine.
Well, that'd be more than enough for me, but you see, this is just a formality that my company demands.
What's going to happen? Hey!
I don't think Miss Jane would want you in there.
Why? What's going on?
Well, you know, the mayor.
Huh?
Oh, any minute now.
Mortimer, fetch some water, quick! Fetch a blanket from the house.
Oh, what?
Fetch a hot water bag, quick! Miss Jane's best cover. Well, she'll forgive you.
Well,
What's all the commotion about?
the mayor, you know.
Oh, well, why don't you say so? Well, that calls for a drink.
Pappy, put down that jug.
Oh, I always celebrate a birthing or a wedding. Well, if you'd like a drink to the first one, you're sure welcome.
No, thanks, Pappy. Birthings ain't exactly necessary for Pappy to start celebrating.
Mother, you're getting to be more like Cindy every day.
Is everything all right, Miss Caldwell?
Just routine.
Just routine.
There's no need for excitement.
I guess you're right. If you've been scientifically trained, it is just routine.
Can we see it now, Miss Jane?
Well, of course. Would you like to, Mr. Burton?
Yes, thank you.
Isn't she cute?
Mm-hmm.
There's almost nothing to her. Look at the trust in her eyes. Asking no questions, just accepting us. How wonderful nature is to create such perfection and instill it with life. With her first breath, that little creature is already far greater than anything man or science could ever produce.
Just routine.
I get up before the rooster, and I work like heck all day. The life I lead, to say the least, is sad. Why, I've got too much talent to go along this way. I'm slowly going mad. If something don't happen soon, I'll be talking to myself. Hello, Joe, what do you know? Who are you? I don't know. I'll be crazy as a loon. If something don't happen soon. Now I'm sick of picking chicken and a tugging at the cow. I'm weary of the life I have to lead. A girl with all my talent shouldn't have to push a plow. I'm slowly going right to seed. If something don't happen soon, I'll be making like a fire. Oink, oink, boom, boom. I'll be crazy as a loon. If something don't happen soon. Now listen to me closely, and you'll really get a thrill. Can't you picture me in opera, making slightly with a trill? La-dee, blah-dee-blah-dee-blah, ha-ha-ha. La-dee, blah-dee-blah-dee-blah, ha-ha-ha. Are you kidding? Here I am wasting my time on horses and cows and beets and onions, dogs and cows, taking bunions, this, that, and that one blow my top. Yeah, if something don't happen.
Here, Gloria, won't you have one?
They're really delicious, Miss Baxter.
No, thank you. I prefer my sweet potatoes candied.
Naturally, they do go nicely with ham.
Thorny has such a sense of humor.
Say, Mort, how about asking Miss Baxter to sing, huh?
That's a right smart idea.
Oh, you reckon she would?
I don't see how she could refuse, being it's you that's asking.
Well, then I'll ask her.
Beg your pardon, Miss Baxter, but we was wondering if you'd care to oblige us with a song.
How nice of you to ask.
Yes, go ahead, Gloria.
But really, darling, I simply can't sing without the proper accompaniment. It would sound terrible.
How true. With or without accompaniment.
How about you, Miss Jane?
Yes. Why don't you sing, my dear? One of your mountain songs. They go so well with barn dances and sweet potato socials.
All right, I will. But it isn't exactly a mountain song. It's something I learned only a little while ago.
Never thought I'd get this way. I was wrong, I'll admit it. Darling, I can only say just the thought of you sets me aglow. You're much too wonderful to be. Those eyes of yours, those eyes of yours, oh, what they do to me. This love I have for you, it just can't miss. I'm all in love with you each time we kiss. To me, you're everything, my dream of dreams come true. Darling, I'm so in love with you.
You ain't never gonna get a decent day's work out of them there mules.
They're not work mules, Pappy. They're too intelligent.
What are you gonna make out of them, school moms?
Shirley's ready, Miss Jane. Do you know what time they expect to use her?
No, but I'll go over to Mike's, Mr. Burton's office and find out.
Mr. Burton said he would let you know, Miss Jane.
That's right, he did. But I'm sure he'd like to know that Shirley's ready now.
Whatever it is you're thinking, you're right.
So I thought you might like to know that, well, Shirley's ready anytime you want her.
Fine. How's her behavior?
She's perfectly normal, but I still haven't arrived at any satisfactory conclusion.
I have.
About Shirley?
Mm-mm. About you. Would you like to hear my conclusion? As soon as I try one little experiment. After profound study and experimentation, I have reached the conclusion that
No. I've reached the conclusion that...
How romantic. Or were you just being polite, Mike?
I'll see you later, dear.
Why not let us stay? The little hick might learn something.
I beg your pardon.
Don't pay any attention to it, Jane.
Isn't he nice? Well, he's only being nice because of the mule. And he tricked you out of her.
That's not true. What's she talking about, Mike? I offered Shirley myself.
I see that the day of the trusting farmer's daughter hasn't quite disappeared.
Mike, I volunteered Shirley, didn't I?
Well, Jane, we couldn't do the picture without Shirley, and I was afraid you wouldn't permit...
So all this is only because of Shirley.
Oh, no, that's not true.
Oh, go ahead, Mike. Why don't you answer the little rube?
Little rube?
Little mountain rube, to be exact. Isn't that what you called it, darling?
Gloria.
Mountain rube. Well.
Right, look at this. Almost a full column. Magnet Productions announced today that Mike Burton's unit, now on location in the Ozarks, for a hillbilly extravaganza under the direction of Thorndike P. Dunning, have secured the services of Shirley, a scientifically bred mule from the Midlands College of Agriculture. Miss Jane Caldwell, Associate Professor of Animal Husbandry. Appropriate spread, don't you think?
That's hardly the word.
I think you're right. Sensational would be much better.
Jane, I had nothing to do with this. You must believe me.
You've lied to me about everything. Well, you can forget about Shirley. I'm taking her back to college this afternoon.
But the picture, you can't take Shirley now.
Of course not. We have a contract, haven't we, Mike?
Yes, Jane. The company's invested a lot of money in this picture. They couldn't release Shirley now.
Very well. Keep your contract for Shirley. But remember, you don't hold one for me. And Shirley will not work without me.
Jane! Just a minute, Jane. You've got to listen to me. I can explain to you if you'll only listen.
It's true. They are making a motion picture.
Definitely. Then they must be using the mule.
Yes.
I would say that the evidence does seem to indicate that they are. But then, on the other hand,
Well, they also could not be. That is, they definitely are using Shirley. Definitely.
Miss Caldwell.
Professor Morris. Professor Lewis. Professor Shaw, I'm so glad to see you.
You are, eh? Then perhaps you won't mind explaining this sensational notoriety.
Professor Morris, I admit that on the surface it looks...
Miss Caldwell, we are not interested in your admissions.
Pardon me, gentlemen. My name is Mike Burton.
Burton? The man in charge of the motion picture company?
Yes, that's right. I think I can clear this matter up for you.
If you don't mind. Professor Morris, I can explain
To
everything.
Dean Wexley, if you please. Your actions are a disgrace to the college.
Indeed, in its entire history, there has never been such a flagrant example of unethical exhibitionism.
Exactly.
Well, there was that case in 1896, Professor...
And now, if you'll be kind enough to get Shirley ready, we would like to take her back to the college.
But you can't do that. We hold a contract.
Contract? What contract?
On the mule's services. Jane said...
It's invalid. The mule is college property.
Jane, you should have told me the mule didn't belong to you.
Oh, I should have told you first and then let you trick me into it.
Miss Caldwell, of course you realize the significance of all this.
Professor Morris, I know what you must think of me, but...
We have already expressed our opinions. There is nothing more to say.
Well, now, gentlemen, surely there must be some way we can discuss...
Mr. Burton, I fail to see where any further discussion could alter the facts. The mule must be returned to the college immediately. And as for you, Professor Caldwell, I believe you are well aware that your conduct is unbecoming to a member of the faculty.
I would say...
Well, I really messed it up, didn't I? Wait, Jane.
Mr. Burton, I'll have to ask you to relinquish all the film in which the mule appears.
But we've used Shirley in almost every sequence. That would mean reshooting the entire picture.
Oh, Phony! Phony, do you think I look all right?
Yes, I think so. What about you, Mike?
What do you gentlemen? Oh, I'm sorry. This is Miss Gloria Baxter, our star. This is Professors Morris, Lewis, and Shaw.
How thrilling. I've always wanted to meet a real professor, but 3 professors.
You have? She's always wanted to meet... you have? Well, that's very interesting, I'm sure.
And now, if you don't mind, Mr. Burton, we must have the film.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. That's impossible. You see, the picture is...
Mr. Burton, your picture is no concern of ours. We have the ethical standing of our college to consider.
Yes. Vestigia nulla retrorsum.
No footsteps backward.
Exactly. Now, we have come to get the mule and... Ah, a scholar. And Latin, no less. Where did you study, my dear?
Oh, I've had an extensive education.
Did you really? You must tell us about it.
What do you think, Thorny?
Think? Oh, yes. Think. Mike, she can think. Veritas vincit. Truth conquers. You know, Mike, I've misjudged that girl.
Thorny, snap out of it. I'm talking about the mule.
Gloria will wrap them around her finger. Don't worry, Mike. We've got the mule.
And what did you major in?
Oh, I majored in Latin.
Oh, Latin, of course.
Yes.
And you had a favorite professor?
Well, none as nice as you and you and you. And after school came Broadway and then Hollywood. It won't take me but a minute to change, and then we can talk.
Remarkable girl. Now we can get the film and Shirley and leave for the college immediately. Well, on the other hand, we can leave any other time. Get all your lights, boys. It's okay for us, boys. Save them all.
You only difference between an actor and a mule is the actor has some ego I can appeal to. Shirley, doesn't your career mean anything to you? Don't you want your name in lights? Please, Shirley, stand up.
Ain't no use, Mr. Dunning. She just won't do it.
All right, Mortimer. You and Pappy stay up on that seat. I want you to drive if you ever get this thing started. Well, Mike, I've tried everything from flattery to star billing. She won't work without Jane.
Well, that's no use, Thorny. Jane won't even speak to me.
Mike, the only time a girl won't talk to the man she loves is when she's dead.
You're wrong there, Thorny. Jane isn't in love with me.
No. You're not in love with her either.
That's right. No, well, I mean...
Oh, she loves you not. Mike, we've got a picture to finish.
What do you expect me to do, crawl on my knees to her? I won't do it.
No, you won't do it. Laurie won't act. Jane won't talk. Shirley won't work. All we need now is a good rainstorm.
Mr. Burton, these are the pictures of the mule for Miss Jane. Rembrandt said he caught some swell ones.
Oh, thanks a lot, Alice. I'll take care of it.
Yes, sir.
You've got it all wrong, Thorny. I'd talk to Jane in a minute if I only thought you'd...
Thought? You had even one sensible thought in your head. You'd be in that house now with your arms around Jane.
Okay, Thorny. I'll try it once more.
Shirley, keep your fingers crossed.
But why did he have to lie about it?
Miss Jane, all men lie at one time or another. If you love me, accept that, along with his ears.
But I don't love him.
Come in.
Hello, Cindy.
Hello.
The still man sent you these pictures.
Cindy, will you please pack my other things?
Yes, Mrs. Jane.
Aren't you even going to look at them? He says he's got some good shots. She looks cute in that one, doesn't she?
Yes, she...
Find another cute one?
Yes, the cutest one of all. And when do you intend sending this to the papers?
I didn't even know that had been taken.
And you didn't know about the publicity on Shirley either.
No, I didn't, even though you don't believe me.
I don't. Publication of that picture would mean immediate dismissal of the professors.
But, Jane, I don't tell the still man what to photograph.
I understand, Mr. Burton. I'll work, Shirley. In return for that negative.
Jane, you can have the negative without that.
No, thanks. I don't want any favors. I'll keep my part of this transaction.
I don't care whether you do or whether you don't. I can finish this picture in the studio without the mule.
Shirley, stand up.
Come on, Shirley.
Shirley, please stand up. Cindy, something's happened again.
Then why don't you try singing to her, Miss Jane?
Never knew that I could sing, but here I am a-making up a tune. I'm a little bit befuddled and bewildered. Could it be the moon? Never sang a song before, but suddenly I'm cool like a dove. Putting two and two together makes me kind of think maybe it's love.
I know, it's strange. Shirley's always behaved before when Jane sang to her.
Singing indeed. Another one of Miss Caldwell's impractical innovations.
Definitely. The mule is just obstinate. I would say that...
Never knew that I could sing.
You have to play that thing so loudly?
Sorry, Mr. Burton, I was just testing. What was that number, Sam? I just got these platters from the sound man.
Oh, I can't hear it. Lift it up.
The moon never sang a song before, but suddenly I'm cooing like a dove. Putting two and two together makes me kind of think maybe it's love.
Gentlemen, do you realize what has just occurred? Shirley responded to the music.
Precisely, yeah. But on the other hand...
And when Jane sang, her voice was sad. But the recording on that machine was cheerful.
Definitely. And the mule responded to it. Indubitably.
Miss Colwell, would you mind getting on the hay wagon, just in case Shirley gets temperamental?
Certainly, if you wish, Mr. Dunning.
Sam, Miss Colwell's going along. She'll help with Shirley. Here we go. That's not bad.
Hey, Cindy, you can't get up there. You'll mix up everything.
Everything's already all mixed up, and I ain't to do no straightening out. Stop it, Mortimer.
Oh. Gloria, would you mind moving over a bit? There. I hope you feel comfortable.
Say, Thorny, don't you think you better move Jane? You know how Gloria feels about it.
That won't be necessary, Mike. Gloria's too intelligent to make a fuss during a scene. Anyway, when we start shooting on Jane over there.
Mortimer, start the mules moving when I say go. Whoa!
Out now!
Mortimer! Whoa! I can't, Mr. Donnie! I can't!
Hey, Mortimer, any chance of getting those mules to turn around? Can't, Mr. Burton. When Shirley makes up her mind she's going, she's a-going.
Well, it's no use letting a perfectly good hayride go to waste.
Cindy's right. Go ahead, Mortimer. Let's make this a real one, music and all.
Hey, Hiram. Hey, Hiram. Hey, sigh. Hey, sigh. Come on, Molly. Come on, Molly. Come on by. Come on by. Hey, Esri. Hey, Esri. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. Wagon rolling. Here we go. There's nothing like an old Missouri hay ride. Climb aboard and have yourself a gay ride. There's nothing like an old Missouri hay ride.
I'll positively guarantee.
It's no ordinary everyday ride.
Get yourself a partner and you'll see.
Starting out as clatter, clatter, chatter, chatterbug. What a merry world. Coming home some different matter, chatters out because every fella's got himself a girl. There's nothing like an old Missouri hay ride when the moon is shining up above. Come along and have yourself a gay ride. Cuddle up beside the one you love.
Starting out as clatter, clatter, chatter, chatter, buzz. What a merry world. Coming home to different matter, chatters out because every fella has himself a girl.